Hey guys, welcome to the show again. Thank you guys for showing up. This show will be a little bit different this time. The Razorback game is postponed between Texas A&M because of COVID concerns. I think this is mainly on the Texas A&M side. So far, we're still scheduled to play Kentucky this Wednesday. I will have a preview show on Tuesday, so pay attention to that. But today I want to focus on the Super Bowl, the biggest game of them all. Everybody's been talking about it. I've been at work all day long, and everyone's been talking about the Super Bowl. So I want to hear from you guys as well about who do you think will win the Super Bowl? And who do you want to win the Super Bowl? I just want you to guys go ahead and put that in the comments. And I'll give you my prediction at the end of the show. But the main topic of this Super Bowl is definitely Tom Brady versus Pat Maholmes. Yes, they both have good defenses. We could talk about Tampa's good running defense. We could talk about the Chiefs' great pass rush or underrated pass rush. I'm sure both teams have done great coaching jobs. But the story is Tom Brady versus Pat Mahomes. Now, Tom Brady, some may think, his career is set. He doesn't need to do much more. He's got 6 championships. This is his 10th time being at the Super Bowl. But I think this is a big game for him. The playoffs, he's had a pretty good playoffs. This last game, he played well. Struggled with turnovers in the second half, but overall he played pretty well. But he has answered the question in my mind of who led the Patriots dynasty. It was always either Tom Brady or Bill Belichick, and I think it's answered. I think it was Tom Brady. Not saying Bill Belichick didn't have a hand in it. Of course he did. He's the greatest coach of all time. But I think it's been answered. Tom Brady was the reason why that dynasty just kept going and going. And this year's proving it. He left the Patriots, went to Tampa Bay. Yes, it was a good team. But it was a 7-9 team last year. Didn't make the playoffs. So it wasn't that good of a team. It added some pieces, yes. But last year it was 7-9. This year, Super Bowl. I mean, Tom Brady didn't have much time to even gel with the team. That's why they kind of struggled at the beginning. But they've gelled. And they've went on a big run, and here they are, and here's where Tom Brady seems like where he belongs, the Super Bowl. And I think he needs this win to hold off the baby goat, Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes has the best start of a career in the NFL, at least, than anyone in my recent memory. He's got 1 Super Bowl, and this has only been his 3rd year. He could have went to 2 Super Bowls, but a penalty against the Patriots kept him from making it to 1. So, and it just seems like you can't stop the man on offense. I'll just be honest with you. Every time you watch him, and that offense, it seems like they could just go out there and score a touchdown when they want to. It seems like they're toying with teams. When you watch them, I mean, you're just hoping the other team makes it look like it's going to be a good game. And most of the time, most of the year has been good games, but you just have to watch the guy. If you watch it, it's like, are you interested? Are you interested? Oh, you're finally interested. Let's go win. The other team gets a big lead, and here he comes coming back, and unstoppable. He's got some great weapons. Tyreek Hill, Kelsey, Andy Reid is the coach. As long as they're together, it looks like he has a chance to break all the records in the NFL. Touchdowns, yards. Even though Drew Brees is, he's got the record. Tom Brady's going for the record on some of his records. But if Pat Maholmes has a long career like they do, I could see him passing their records. So this is definitely a big game for Pat Mahomes if he wants to catch Tom Brady. I know, going into games, going into seasons, you're not over here thinking, oh, I want to be the best ever, or, I want to beat Tom Brady, or maybe you do. Some players get motivation off of that, but, most of them you hear say, oh, well, I just want my team to win. So, this is definitely a big game for him. Of course, even though he has a long career ahead of him, but if he wants to pass Tom Brady in the future as the GOAT, he needs to win this game, in my opinion. It's not a must, but in my book, I don't see him getting to win 7 Super Bowls without winning this one. But anyway, guys, I'm ready to make my pick. It's been a tough one, I'll be honest with you. I like both teams a lot. The underdog is crazy enough, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. And the favorite is the Chiefs. I got to go to the Kansas City Chiefs, guys. Their offense is just too explosive. He seems just about as clutch as Tom Brady, as crazy enough as that sounds. The Chiefs, I know I didn't say I was going to bring up the Chiefs defense, but they do have a good pass rush. And Tom Brady has struggled with a pass rush this year, and really a lot of his career. But so I'm going with the Chiefs, guys. And I want to hear from you guys, too. Go ahead and put in the comments who do you want to win, and who do you think will win. And always, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for listening. And remember to keep calling the hogs, guys.